So today I'm making West Indian stewed chicken with a twist, my version of chicken, stewed chicken, and I'm going to be doing baby bok choy. These have been washed individually and to take out all the grit and stone and dirt in each individual leaves, and I have it soaking in water again. So any dirt that is left over and the residue will be on the bottom like that, like what you see floating there. And I'm going to rinse it one more time after this. So I'll show you how I do seasoning for this. This is going to be a quick stir fry, and this is going to be seasoned with seasoning that I'll show you, and this will be served with white basmati rice. Okay, so here I have my chicken sitting in the sink in a bowl. This has been washed twice in cold water with a lime juice, washed and dry and rinsed. I have Himalayan salt, ketchup. I'm going to use some cooking wine, Chinese cooking wine. I have some sesame oil here, black pepper and green seasoning, which is the parsley, Italian parsley, cilantro, salt, black pepper, and pimentos blended up, and this is what I have left. And I have green onions, ginger, tomatoes, green chilies, white, yellow onions, red onions, tomatoes, and garlic. And I'm going to put all these ingredients together in the chicken. So I'm making Asian flavored stew chicken. So that's my delicious twist on a traditional stew chicken from Trinidad. So it's Asian flavors. So first I'm going to add ketchup. My gloves are a bit slippery here, so I boil it. So I'm looking for the color that I want. I add that amount. Chinese cooking wine, sesame oil. Now I'm making this to chicken. Originally they will burn the sugar in oil, but I'm making cooking this without oil. So you'll see what I'm doing. Salt. I'm adding some salt. Black pepper. Red onions, yellow onions, tomato, there's no specific order that I'm adding the ingredients, because they're all going to be mixed in together anyway. Chopped green onions, green chilies, garlic, ginger. I like using ginger in most of my dishes, the ginger and garlic combination. And my green seasoning, like I said, coriander or cilantro as it's called, Italian parsley, salt, and pepper and garlic, all blended together. Now when I'm making a one-pot dish, I like to see it colorful like this. Then I know my dish is going to be tasting absolutely delicious. So that my delicious twist on the stewed chicken is making it Asian flavor by adding the Chinese cooking wine, the sesame oil, the ginger, and usually I would add some oyster sauce if you prefer, but I'm allergic to oyster sauce, so you can add it at this point. And here's your chicken all sitting nicely in this yummy Asian flavored marinade that I made for the chicken. And I let this sit for like 10 minutes. Let it soak up all these flavors. It smells absolutely delicious already. For the baby bok choy, they're babies. They're miniature bok choy, baby bok choy. I have red onions, green onions, garlic, green chilies, and some ginger. And this will be a quick stir fry. So I usually buy extra like cilantro or parsley or any green herbs, and I chop them and freeze them in Ziplocs. So whenever I need to top up my pot with flavor, I just grab what I need and throw it in the pot, and this way you have fresh on hand seasoning as well. So I'll be adding this at the end to my chicken when it's almost done cooking. Okay, so I'm going to cook the Asian flavored stewed chicken, and I'm going to put the heat on high to heat up my pan. And I have a non-stick rock pan that I use, and I have the sugar ready, the white sugar. So I'm not going to add any oil to my pan because I already added sesame oil to the chicken, and I'll burn the sugar in the pan till the color that I want the chicken to look like, and I'll add a 1/4 cup of white sugar to 10 pieces of chicken. So I can feel the heat in the pan. When I think it's hot enough, I'll add a 1/4 cup of sugar to toast in the pan. Already the color is changing and I have it on high. I'm going to lower it down between 2 and 4 so this gets nice and brown slowly. I'm going to put on the fan. Sorry about that. predator, so when I put the chicken in here, it doesn't splat back on me and I burn, and I get burned. So the color is coming along very nicely. Like I said, the sugar granules will rise on top. This is no oil cooking in the pot. And I'm looking for the color of the sugar that I want this chicken to look like. So I'm looking for a dark caramelly color. It's not burning because I have it on low. So I like this color. So I'm going to add my chicken. And you want to hear that sound. So I've added all the chicken to the pot, and this is empty. Let it cook a little bit on the bottom, and just now I'm going to turn it over for you to see the color. And this is the color that you have right now. But I want to make this another Asian flavor, so I'm adding a little bit of superior dark soy sauce just to give it that Asian flavor. Just a touch. And with the soy sauce, this is the color I wanted. And the flavor and the smell and aroma of this chicken is amazing. It's deliciously fragrant Asian flavors. So I have it on between 2 and 4, about 4, and I'm going to cover this. I have added no water. This is all water from the chicken. I'll let this cook. And I'll put on the timer for 40 minutes, and I'll check on that in a bit. This is 40 minutes after cooking, and I've cooked down the chicken, and this is the color that I ended up. This is the color that I want. It's very flavorful. It's rich with all the seasoning, and I'm going to throw a handful of that frozen cilantro. Just crumble it up and there's your delicious twist on stewed chicken, Asian enhanced flavored stewed chicken. Absolutely delicious. Try my recipe. Thank you.